Well, good morning. Today is Monday, March 4th, and I'm going to work hard enough today. I'm good enough, but I'm not rich enough, and I'm not too blind. The rolling, in case you didn't know. Anyway, today is Monday, March 4th. I think I already said that. It's not Groundhog Day, but we're on our way to go get Birdie because we're going to our water aerobics class. We got about maybe, I don't even think an inch of snow. Dusting, really, of snow last night. So all the sidewalks are covered, but it's very sunny, which is good. But it's cold. With the wind chill, it's 2. But I think the actual temperature is, I think it's 12. But they say this is our last big hurrah burst of cold weather, like really cold weather, before spring comes in, what, 2 weeks? I think it is 2 weeks from Thursday. So I'm looking forward to that because I got to get my mind turned around. And you always hear me sing because I love to sing. But I love to dance too, so that's why I picked that beginning. Because I do struggle, but I'm going to make it part of my dance. Because you'll never see me dance. Don't ever think you're going to ever see me dance, because I probably look like Elaine from Seinfeld out on the dance floor. But it never stops me. I still get out there and do my own little dance. And I don't really care what people think. I'm having fun. But I really did a lot of reflecting over the weekend. I was in a really deep funk both Saturday and Sunday. It was I'm just so, I'm being honest with you. I'd like to express my thoughts. I know it sounds like I'm beating myself up, but sometimes you got to get it out there in the atmosphere. You got to get it out there so it can just be out there and gone. But I know I can do so much better, and looking at how my results, it's just pathetic. And you know, this is a weight loss channel, and I'm supposed to be an inspiration. And it's like, why would you go to learn to fly an airplane from somebody that keeps crashing? You'd say, well, I think I'll find another teacher. You know, it only makes sense. You're not going to stick with the teacher that doesn't lead you the right way. And this year I have not been leading you the right way, and I know that. And I'm determined to turn that around before all you people drop out of my flight school, because I try to be an inspiration, and I try to be an example of what you should be doing. And I think that the fact that I struggle and I still stick with it is an example, which is a good example. I do agree with that. But sometimes you just have to take a step back and reassess where you're going and how you're doing it and what your approach is, and just why you're at the point you're at. You know, I'm flying this plane, and I want to figure out what I'm doing to cause it to crash, because one of these times I'm not going to survive the crash, and I'm just going to go back to the way I was, and I don't want to do that. I want to figure out what I'm doing wrong and keep myself afloat in the air with a proper landing. And the proper landing, and I know I always talk in analogies, but that's how I work. I have to work it out in my mind in a certain way. And so with all of my reflecting and my thoughts and things like that over the weekend, my rear window's all defrosted because I'm so full of hot air. I've come to a couple conclusions. One of the conclusions I've met is I'm relying on hitting 23 points too faithfully. I don't necessarily have to hit 23 points, but a lot of times I think, well, I got the points, I might as well eat them, whether I'm hungry or not. I can go 10 points under and still be successful, according to Weight Watchers. And I'm calling it Weight Watchers, because I think that As long as I'm 10 under, I'm fine. And I have to stop loading up with my pretzel crisps and my pretzel rods and my nuts and things like that, you know, like I think are legitimate snacks when they're really not. You have to know your own body, and my body tells me that no, you can't have those things. So for Lent, I'm going to try to avoid them. I definitely am not going to have like cookies, cakes, you know, candy, ice cream, things like that. I will have an occasional pretzel or some nuts or things like that, things that are Weight Watcher friendly. But I'm not going to go in excess like I was. I'm just not. The second thing that I've decided is I eat way too much fruit. Now, I know I've always said in the past, I can lose weight eating my fruit. I did it at the beginning, and this is the way I want to go back to eating all of this fruit. But you know what? It might have worked in the beginning. It's not working now. So I have to cut back on my fruit. I'm not eliminating my fruit, but I'm cutting back on my fruit because I have been eating way too much fruit. And it's sugar. It's natural sugar, but it's sugar nonetheless. So maybe I've reached an age, because your body is constantly changing, but maybe I've reached an age where my body just doesn't break down the sugar from the fruits as well as it did 2 years ago. Because every year, if you're getting to be my age, you know every year makes a difference, because every year something else changes. And I think this is one of the things that's changing. So that's another thing I'm going to work on. The last thing that I'm going to work on is my portions, because I have way too big of portions on my plate. More than one of you have told me that, with love, not criticism, with love. And I have to agree with you. It's ridiculous how much food I put on a plate. I need to cut back on how much food I put. So if that means I have to eat more smaller meals to give my body a time to digest it, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat smaller meals, because I just need to do something. But which brings me to the last point that I reflected on and that I came up with. And it's just a theory. And I'm going to test this theory with all of you. So let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with my theory. But any business that's going to make a drastic change in their plans, like Weight Watchers did, can't do it overnight. They have to gradually work into it. I believe now that they knew that they were going to go away from the Weight Watchers and go to the WW a full year before they did it. So they wanted to kind of work away from the fact that they're a weight loss group, and that we're going to make it easier for people to join, because we're going to offer freestyle where they can eat whatever they want. We're going to have so many 0-point foods. They're going to lose weight. They're going to love it. And we're going to do this for a year. And we're going to get people accustomed to seeing these commercials that just say, eat whatever you want. You can eat whatever you want. You can still lose weight. You can go to parties. You can do this. You can do that. So then after they've had that plan in effect for a year, then they hit us with the Wellness Works, the WW. And so then therefore you don't need to lose weight anymore. You're happy. You know, you're going to eat well. You're going to be happy. You're going to make the right choices. You're going to be fit. And then they went after that crowd, and it didn't work. And the reason they lost so many people is because, as much as I would love to admit that the freestyle plan works, I have lost the majority of my weight. I've lost 68.9 pounds, but I would say at least 55 of those pounds I lost on Smart Points and Points Plus. I basically probably only lost maybe 10 pounds on freestyle, if that. And so that's my theory. I just really think that they were planning on doing this, that they've realized that it didn't work. And now there's rumors going around that they've got a new plan coming out. And I'm willing to bet you dollars to donuts, and I'm going to get the donuts in there because I'm not going to eat them, but I'm going to tell you dollars to donuts, that within the next couple months, if not in December, but I don't think they'll wait that long because they're losing too much money. They're going to have a new program, and they're going to eliminate the freestyle. Or not eliminate it, but tweak it. Because I really do think that they're finding that people aren't losing as well. Anyway, I'm done with my ranting now. because we are at Birdie's house, and I am so sorry I took so long to get to the point, but I'm landing my aircraft safely here now, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be flying faithfully the right way. Okay, let's go to water aerobics. Alligator. Alligator, see you later. Alligator.
Hello, my friends.
We picked the wrong day to start back going to water aerobics.
It's 10 degrees out here.
It's cold.
It's cold.
And it's icy.
But it is sunny.
But we're going to go and be good.
Because you see, I got my mint coat on, which washes out in the sun, so you know it's sunny.
Yes. So say goodbye.
Bye, gotta go.
Okay, we're going to eat breakfast. I'm going to have a bowl of oatmeal, an egg and a banana. But doesn't that plate kind of look happy? Because I got to have a happy plate. But it looks a little empty without the fruit. But this is my new way of eating, and I'm not eliminating fruit because, as you can see, I have a banana. But I'll figure it out. So I started my day with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My code is never let a stumble in the road be the end of your journey. It's a 5-point breakfast, 4 for my half a cup of oatmeal, 1 for my quarter cup of 2% milk, and 0 for my tea, water, egg, and banana. So it's 5 points. I have 18 points left for the rest of my day. See how happy? My kitty cat's happy that I'm going to be eating healthier. Okay, I'm going to have a lunch, which I usually don't have, but I'm going to try something different yet again. So I'm going to have some of the dippers and some queso cheese. I'm going to have 34 more ounces of water, cup of tea, and there it goes. So it's 3 points for my 3 pieces of the bread and 3 points for my 2 tablespoons of the dip. So it's 6 points. So I still have 12 points left for my dinner. And like I told you, oh yeah, I didn't tell you. I'm going to have a chicken stir fry, I think, for my dinner. Okay, I've made my own chicken stir fry, and I used, it's for 0 points, this P.F. Chang's lower sodium soy sauce. I used 1 tablespoon, and then I have like regular 4% milk fat cottage cheese, a half a cup for 3 points. And then in my chicken, I have 1 chicken breast that I seasoned with the 21 season salute from Trader Joe's. And I have green pepper. I have 1/4 of a green pepper, 1/4 of a red pepper, 2 slices of red onion, and 4 mushrooms that I cut up. So it's a 3-point dinner. The only points are for my cottage cheese. Well, actually, I should take that back. I should make it a 5-point dinner because I did use some oil and olive oil in the pan. So it's 0 for my chicken breast, my mushrooms, my onions, my green and red peppers, the pineapple, my tea, my water, and the soy sauce. And 3 points for half a cup of cottage cheese. So instead of 9 carrying over, I'm only going to have 7 carrying over. But I'm still within 10 points under. So I figure at 5, 6, 11, 16 points. I'm 7 points under for the day. So I'm carrying over 7 points. Well, I had a successful day. So first day of my fast or whatever. I don't know, it's not a fast. But my new dedication to my program worked out pretty well. It did help me out, I think, to eat the extra meal. It was a little weird not having such a small breakfast because that was small compared to what I normally have. And the dinner looked like a lot, but it was, like I said, it was 1 chicken breast and like a half of a green and red pepper combined, a couple slices of onion and a couple mushrooms, and the cottage cheese and the pineapple. It just looked like a lot, and it felt like a lot when I was eating it, but I ate every bit of it. It was really good. The soy sauce really did kind of give it the little kick that it needed because it was good. Not to look at me breaking my arm, pat my own back, but it was. I'm glad I stayed on track, and my goal is to try to stay under my 23 points at least until I can get back out walking. We're supposed to have a cold week this week, but I'm going to see tomorrow about maybe going for a walk. I'm going to check out the sidewalks and see how it is, and just get a little bit of a walk in, even if it's not my whole 3 miles. Just get a little bit in, and just stay on track again tomorrow. I'll probably finish my blackberries and raspberries and my strawberries off tomorrow because I didn't buy any this week because I'm going to try to cut back on my berries. I'm going to have, like I had the pineapple today, so it's not like, and a banana. So it's not like I've eliminated my fruit because I can't eliminate my fruit, but I do think that I need to cut back on my fruit and increase my vegetables a little bit more. So tomorrow I think I'm going to have for breakfast my fruit platter with my egg. And then for my lunch I'll probably have a little bit of a vegetable soiree with my dip. And then I'll probably have a salad for dinner. Stay within my points. Wednesday I'm going to eat, just so you're warned ahead of time, Wednesday is Lent, the beginning of Lent. I eat very, very, very little on Lent. On Ash Wednesday and Good Friday I eat very little. So don't be concerned if I'm way under points on Wednesday. It's just something that I do for my religion. And I just think that on that day I need to feel a little hunger pangs because that's just reminds me of how Jesus suffered. And it's only one day for me. Well, 2 days because it's Good Friday also, but it's the least I can do, I think. But that's just my own belief. So don't worry about me on Wednesday if you don't see a lot of food because I'll be fine. Look at me. I could live off of this for a long time. So I'm going to go brush my teeth and floss and put all my rinse in my mouth and all that good stuff because that'll keep me from eating. Not that I'd want to eat the rest of the night because I'm pretty full. And look what time it is. It's late enough. It's late enough. So get my pajamas on and then Jim should be home from work in about an hour, hour and a half, and then we'll just watch some of the stuff that we've DVR'd. So give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you guys in the morning.